Hey everyone, Omogonix here and welcome to the Halloween special. So you see, I actually did one of these last year in which I showed you all 3 creepy Easter eggs in Halo. But today I've actually got 6 to show you all. Now, 3 of them will be the ones that I did show last year, but I will be showing them again this year just in case you guys didn't see them last year. So yeah, I will be showing them again in this video this year, so yeah. And plus I've got 3 new ones that I didn't show, so yeah. Anyways guys, let's get into these 6 creepy Easter eggs in Halo. Enjoy. So on the mission 343 Guilty Spark on Halo Combat Evolved, there is a hidden marine outside of the map. So how exactly do you get to it? Well, what you want to do as soon as the mission starts, what you want to do is you just want to quickly spam all of your grenades. And basically, after you quickly spam all of your grenades, what will happen is the Master Chief will not get out of the Pelican. So basically the Pelican will just fly off and the Master Chief will still be in the Pelican. And so once you fly right out of the map and you hop out of the Pelican, what you want to do is you want to go the way I go and just follow the way in which I go, and then you should be able to find the hidden marine. And tell me something you notice when I do find the hidden marine too, because it gives off quite a creepy aesthetic, if you know what I mean. Alright, so as you can all see, we have found the hidden marine, and something that I've noticed when I just came up to it is how creepy it is, you know, like say for example, you know, you're just someone that just breaks out of the map and you're completely unaware of this Easter egg, right? And you just break out of the map and you're just walking the way in which I went, and then you see a hidden marine just standing there, you know, you're just seeing a marine standing there in the distance, and it can be quite creepy as there is nothing outside of the map either, and it's just, you know, very dark and spooky, and you know, there's no like indication of there ever being a marine out there, you know, it's just pretty creepy that you'll just see this out here, especially if you're someone that's completely unexpecting of it. But what's even more creepier is if you're playing on the remastered version, because if you're playing on the remastered version, right, what you can do is you can actually switch to the remastered graphics and you can actually see that the marine is facing up against a tree, because you see in the classic version there is no trees there. So basically when you go up to the marine, you know, he's just standing there. It's not as creepy. But on the remastered version, I believe it to be more creepier, because say for example you're someone who's just breaking out of the map completely unaware of this Easter egg, and you're just there, you know, walking around, and then you don't see the marine at all, and randomly you just look up behind a tree and you see the marine there. That's going to be pretty creepy, you know, like especially how you can't see the marine at all. You know, and it can be pretty much quite a jump scare if you're someone completely unexpected of this. You know, you're just walking around and then you look behind the tree and you just see a marine just standing right in front of it. But in my opinion, I do kind of think the classic one is more scarier, because you see, with the remastered graphics, it removes all the fog and stuff, you see, so it kind of ruins the aesthetic of it. And plus in the classic version, when walking right up to it, it can be quite creepy, as when you're walking right up to it, right, there's nothing surrounding the marine as well, and it doesn't really fit the whole tone of the sort of thing going on, so it kind of just creeps you out quite a lot, you know, the fact that you just see a marine out there, like what is that marine doing out there, you know, was it just put there by mistake, was it put there intentionally by Bungie as an Easter egg? I mean, who knows, but that's pretty creepy, you know, how you just walk right up to it and it just starts to appear out of the fog, you know, and it can be quite creepy, you see, but yeah. And so anyways, I mean, what do you guys think? Which Which way do you think it's more creepier? Do you think the remastered version's more creepier, where you're just walking along and you see it standing right up against a tree, or do you think the classic version is creepier? Please let me know in the comments below, and let's head on to the next Easter egg. Alright, so for this next one, you need to be on the map High Ground on Halo 3. And by the way, this is a multiplayer map, so it's not a campaign one, just letting the people who are kind of new to Halo know that. So yeah, so basically what you want to do is you just want to go where I go, to this room with computers, and you just want to stare at this one computer monitor here, and you'll see what happens, you see. Alright, so as you all just saw, that was Cortana's face, and that is pretty creepy, am I right? Because you might just be someone, you know, who might just be like AFK or something, you know, you might be just eating or something, you know, and you're for some reason just staring at the computer monitor, and then all of a sudden, you know, just Cortana's face pops right up in front of you, you know, and this can be pretty creepy, especially if you're someone who is aware of this Easter egg and you're trying to attempt it, you know, and you're just there waiting. You know, you're just there waiting for this Cortana face to appear, you know, and you might be waiting there for like 5 minutes, and you might be thinking, is it even going to pop up? And then all of a sudden it just pops up, you know. It can be quite creepy. So yeah, I mean, if you're someone who is quite weak-hearted, then I don't really think that you should really attempt this Easter egg often, as it can probably give you a bit of a scare, because when I was younger it used to do it to me. Now obviously when I'm older now, you know, it doesn't really do much now because I've seen the Easter egg so many times. But anyways, I could talk about how creepy this is for a long time, but you see, you guys are probably already aware of how creepy this Easter egg is, because you guys have probably attempted this before, and you guys have probably even been given a little scare, you know, because it's so unexpected, and it is pretty creepy that Bungie actually added that in there, you know. You might even just be someone that's just playing around on High Ground, you know. You might just be playing that little room or something, or you might be playing multiplayer with your friends or something, or just on a multiplayer game in general, and then all of a sudden, you know, you might just be passing that computer monitor by, and you see Cortana's face pop up on it, and you might just be thinking, wait, was that Cortana's face just then? You know, so it can be pretty creepy. Alright, so now let's head on to our third Easter egg. So this third one is actually something that I wouldn't really have talked about in this video, but you see, it's quite unexpected. So you see, when attempting the Cortana Easter egg, right, basically I heard some audio. Now, tell me if you find something creepy about this. Now you might be thinking, what's so creepy about that? It's just a song from the Halo soundtrack. Well, what's creepy about it is how the static at the beginning, you know, and especially if you're someone attempting the Cortana Easter egg too, you know, it can be quite creepy, you know, to add to the aesthetic of you already, you know, just kind of like building up all the tension inside of you, you know, just waiting for the Cortana Easter egg, and all of a sudden this static on the radio happens, and then boom, a Halo theme song just starts playing. And what's even creepier, right, is I'll let you all have a listen right here. What's even creepier is how it just cuts off and it just goes to static again, and then basically after that, this is what happens. Alright, pretty creepy, am I right? Just a bunch of radio noises, stuff like that, and it is pretty creepy, you know, like, this is probably one of the creepiest Easter eggs in Halo, to be honest. I mean, sure, I don't even think it's meant to be creepy, but if that's added to also doing the Cortana Easter egg at the exact same time, you know, it can be quite creepy, because I gotta admit, you know, when I was attempting the Cortana Easter egg, you know, for the recording of this video, and I was hearing all those radio noises, you know, I was quite confused, to be honest, you know, especially how one of the Halo theme songs just started playing, so yeah. But anyways, guys, let's head on to our next Easter egg. Alright, so this fourth one is on the map Coliseum in Halo 5, and so basically what you want to do is you just want to start off the map, you know, and you want to go where I go and grab a sniper rifle. Alright, and so once you grab the sniper rifle, what you want to do now is you want to head to where I head to. Alright, and once you get to this location, what you want to do is you just want to kind of just hold down the scopes on your snipe around this position, and as you can all see, there is a pretty creepy creature just hiding underneath the map, and it's quite creepy how it just pokes out its head, you know, and as you even go closer as well, it will kind of like move away, you know, and just hide under. So here's that here. So yeah, pretty creepy, right? And you might just be someone, you know, who's playing on multiplayer, and you might see this without even, you know, having to scope down, you know, you might just see this in the distance, and you might be carrying a sniper rifle, and you might be like, let me just take a closer look at this, is this what I think it is? And you just zoom in and you see this creature just popping its head out, and as you try to get closer to it, it just goes away and hides, you know, it's quite creepy, especially if you're someone completely unexpected of this, so yeah. Pretty creepy Easter egg overall. And so let's head on to our fifth one.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
Alright, so for this fifth one, you need to be on the mission The Covenant in Halo 3, and so basically what you need to do in order to do this is you need to start at normal difficulty at the very beginning of the mission. Yes, you have to play through the entire mission up until the point where you can get the Hornets. So basically what you want to do is you just want to play from the very beginning of the mission on normal difficulty on the mission The Covenant, and basically just make it to the part where you have to get the Hornets. And then after you get the Hornets, what you want to do now is you want to just take out the Scarabs, because you see this Easter egg actually requires you to kind of listen. So yeah, it requires you to listen, so it can be quite hard to listen, especially, you know, with the music and stuff playing. So what you can do is you want to take out the Scarabs as quick as you can. And once you do that, then you want to fly where I fly to this side of the Citadel here.
Both Scarabs down. Well done. Marines, kill the stragglers.
And make sure you be very careful too and hop out with precision, as you do not want to fall off the side. I recommend going a bit to the right, you know, and then hopping out, because you see Master Chief hops out from the left when it comes to doing this. And then once you do that, you want to move all the way up here, and then you just want to wait here for about 2 to 3 minutes, and yeah, you should hear Microsoft Sam just out of nowhere start saying things.
JNC Paul, we're so totally fired.
Alright, so did you hear that? Well, that was Microsoft Sam. So basically what Microsoft Sam just said just then, in case you guys couldn't tell, he said, JNC Paul, you are so totally fired. So yeah, and also there is more voice lines, but it does take around 2 to 3 minutes for each voice line to play. So I'm not going to show you all of them, but I did get another one which I will show right here.
I am a monument to all Marty's sins. LOLOLOLOL.
Alright, so just then he said, I am a monument to all of Marty's sins, lol. So yeah, basically, this is pretty creepy, you know, especially if you're someone that's just like completely unaware of this and you're just looking at the scenery for a couple of minutes, you know, or you might just be AFK eating something, you know, and then all of a sudden you just start hearing Microsoft Sam, which is a text-to-speech voice, you know, just start speaking and stuff. You know, it can be quite creepy, especially how it breaks the whole tone of the game. You know, it's quite surreal when you think about it, so yeah. And anyways, let's get on to our next Easter egg, so yeah. Alright, so for the 6th and last Easter egg, this is personally one of my favourite Halo Easter eggs of all time at the moment. So basically for this one, you just want to start on the map of the rig on Halo 5, and you just want to go to this little platform here, and what you want to do is you want to ground pound right onto it, and then you want to go to where I go to, where you can see 2 canisters, and basically with these 2 canisters what you want to do is you just want to shoot them. And then once you're done shooting them, now what you want to do is you just want to hop on this platform and just watch the magic happen. Alright, so this can be pretty creepy, especially if you're someone who's completely unaware of this, you know, you might just be performing the steps and you might not even know that those are the steps to perform an Easter egg, you know, because someone might ground pound on, because during a multiplayer game, someone might just ground pound onto that platform, you know, and maybe there's a few enemies, you know, near the canisters, so people shoot the canisters to try and kill the enemies nearby, but then all of a sudden your monster just appears out of the ground, and it can be quite creepy. Now also, you can actually get quite close up in theater mode too, and if you are looking for theater mode footage of the rig monster, you know, just right up close, then be sure to check on my channel for some, or on my old Halloween special, because I did actually include some there, so yeah. Or you can just try perform it yourself if you do know how to do it. That is, I actually do have a tutorial on how to break out of the rig in theater mode. You guys can watch that if you want, just search it up on my channel, and yeah. Alright, so did you all enjoy this like Halloween special video? If you did, be sure to tell me which Easter egg you thought was the creepiest in the comments below. And so yeah, I'll see you all soon in my next video. Thank you all for watching. I do have some plans for the channel that I will discuss in an upcoming video. My next video, I don't know what it'll be on. I was planning on talking about how YouTube is broken and all, but you see, I don't really know. But yeah guys, thank you all for supporting the channel. Let's try hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. That would be amazing if we could hit that. And so yeah, also I will have a link to the 2017 Halloween special I made in the description below if you guys do want to watch that. So yeah, and anyways guys, I'll see you all soon in my next video. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.